Alright, so look what I got here. Got this yesterday afternoon. It's been blazing hot here in the Bay Area, so finally this evening is cooling off. Anyways, Specialized, obviously, right? Big S. This is my first time buying a Specialized. When I was in college, I worked at a bike shop that's Specialized. I wasn't a fan of them, and I'm still not quite a fan of them, at least as far as the company goes. I'm not big, I just don't like them as a company very much. So one thing I have to say about them is they do kind of they're always innovative as far as coming out with new stuff. Specialized and Cannondale, the two big companies that tends to be innovative. But anyways, let's see, what is this? 2025 Chisel, right? Size medium, 29er. Handle this side up. Open from bottom. Open from the bottom. I guess that's the bottom. Open here. Oh, everything's screwed on. Yep, it's definitely glued on. Jeez. Oh my god, that's hard. Oh, okay. Let's pause the video real quick. Alright, so I have a long screwdriver. Okay, yeah, so this whole line right here was all glue, as you can see. Oh, there we go. Nice, look at that. It's like a hot pink. Not quite Pepto-Bismol, but pretty darn close. It's a little bit more pink. So these new colors more recently, with bike companies coming out with these bright, almost neonish colors. These colors are totally 80s, from the 80s, during the 80s. These were like the fad at the time. So fads always come full circle, right? So yeah, so it's a nice little frame. It's aluminum. Pretty nice paint job. This frame is made in Taiwan, as far as I'm aware. Let's actually just get a closer look at it. Let's zoom out. Nope. Okay, zooming out. Oops. So this is a Rock Socks Deluxe Select Plus. So it's not the what they call them, not the Ultimate. So Select Plus is a little bit lower. So what it has is a rebound knob right here, right? Rebound knob. That's the rebound knob right here, and this is the compression knob. I think this compression knob is just locked out or open. That's it. There's no adjustment to the compression. Man, listen to that clank. I don't like that. It sounds cheap. It feels cheap too. This one it feels okay. It doesn't feel as nice as the higher end shocks. Let's see. Let's pop this thing up. Yeah, some sort of seat collar. This is the cool part right here, is that the bottom bracket and the seat tube is one piece. It's not it's not a tube that's been welded to another tube. So that's cool. And I like the other thing I like about this is that you can fit 2 water bottles. There's one right here and one right here. So that's cool right there too. All my other bikes right now don't fit any water bottles. Oh, here's a sticker. Here's the VIN number and everything. Serial number, I should say. Serial number. There's the production date. Made in Taiwan. Made in Taiwan on April 16th, 2024. So just only made a couple months ago. Right? Made a couple months ago, and whatever that number is over there. Anyways. So this is interesting right here. I don't think I've ever seen this before. See this little slot for your where your seat clamp is. This thing has a slot on both sides. It has this one right here, and you can see the other one at the back. Hopefully you guys can see that. See that? The other one in the back. So instead of just one slot, there's two slots. That's kind of funny. Personally, I would rather have the slot in the front so that way it stays cleaner. But the side slots are actually okay too. That works. I hate the rear slots. The rear slots always get dirty. Let's see. Oh, this is the box of parts. Let's see. Pull this up. Look at that color, man. The color is really popping here. It looks like the sun's like starting to go down, but this color looks like it's almost glowing almost. Very, very, very poppy, very loud color. So this is the integrated headset. It has the integrated headset, zero stack, I think they call them. So these tubes are hydroformed. So look inside there. It's pretty cool. It's nice. It looks nice. Even the inside looks nice and finished. Doesn't look all wonky. Big old fat beads, aluminum beads, or like that. Here's the internal cable routing. This one does not have. Oh, that's interesting. That kind of sucks. This one doesn't have the. Well, maybe it's inside. I would say it doesn't have the internal housing, right? So that way the cable on the inside doesn't rattle around. But let's see this. Let's open this up before I speak too soon. Let's see if they have that inside or not. Oh, here it is. Internal cable housing or routing. I believe that's what this is. Oh, it's like a foam, soft foam, so that way it doesn't rattle. Here's all the headset cup. Is that the headset itself? Oh, it is the headset. I didn't know this bike came with a headset. I almost bought a headset. I wasn't sure if I was going to buy a headset or not. But there's the headset. There's the bearings. There's the bearing, the star nut, and everything. Oh, cool. I'm glad I didn't buy the headset. This is the rear brake mount, post mount. Let's see what else is in here. Some instructions. So it's all the instructions, post mount, and the headset. Cool. So I don't have to buy a headset. Sweet. Save me some money. Okay, so let's look at this frame a little bit more. So the chainstay here has the inside tube already in there. I can see it. You guys see it right here too. Same with the brakes. You can see the tube in here. That doesn't need to be messed with. Man, I like this color. It's like a pink, but it's not too light. Like Pepto-Bismol is lighter. This is a darker, but it's like it's like blam, really pops. Has 3 water bottle holds. I like this right here, so that way you adjust the water bottle. So let's say, for example, if you have the water bottle right here, and your water bottle right here, on this one right here, you can't use this one because this one will hit this water bottle, so you have to use the top 2. But if you don't have one right here, you use the bottom one. And if you use the bottom one, you probably use the longer one. Actually, even if you use these top ones, you could probably use the longer one as well. Yeah, this is a nice frame. So it uses the what do you call these things? I think they call them clevis. I'm not a big fan of the clevis designs on suspensions. These clevis, they put a lot of stress on the shock itself. So just there's a lot of bikes out there, framed out there, where people were having like shocks breaking and stuff, cracking and stuff, and they're like, oh, the shock's bad, the shock's bad. It's not the shock, it's actually the clevis design. You put too much load on the shock, and the shock wasn't, the shock is not supposed to be a structural member of the suspension. All it does is it's just supposed to be the spring and the damping. There's no structural member. The structural member should be everything else. So on some bikes that with bad designs, basically, the clevis design, they put load onto the shock, and that's a big no-no. There are shocks that are made to be part of the structural load. Those are a little bit different. The design a little bit different, and those are usually like very short travel, like more like not really a full suspension, more like a soft tail, right, with some type of flex stay. And this one has a flex stay. The seat stay. Is it the seat stay? Yeah, it's a seat stay that has a little bit of flex to it. But anyways, yeah, again, this thing is made in Taiwan. Let me see right here. Sticker here says handmade in Taiwan, designed in California. So I think they're specialized, I believe they're headquartered in Morgan Hill. If they're still there, they should still be there. Let's see. Again, this is the size medium. Here's a double slit. You see the split on this side and split on the other side. It's kind of goofy, but I guess that's better than, I don't know, maybe it's just the material or something, or they probably couldn't put it on this side because it's too close. It's too close to the welds here, so they need a little bit more knee room. So instead of putting right here where it gets dirty, they decided to put 2 slits right there. That's fine, that works. It's no big deal. Yeah. So this is a little bit different because this is a cross-country bike. The tubing is, the diameter of tubing is not that big, it's smaller, right? And plus it's aluminum, so aluminum it tends to be a little bit bigger because aluminum needs that for strength and stiffness, compared to like steel or even carbon fiber. So this is still pretty, not too thick as far as the diameter goes. I'm not talking about wall thickness. Wall thickness is probably pretty thin. You sort of, you can't really see it. Can you see it on this side? Not really. Yeah, I can't tell how thick the wall is. But anyways, yeah, it's a nice frame. I like it. So anyways, I still need I got most of the stuff already. I have my wheels already. I'm taking it off my other bike. I'm using my Bird Hawk 27 wheels. I still need to get most of everything. I think the only thing I need to get is I need a fork. I need a 120 fork. This is a 110 travel in the rear, so I need a 120 fork. I don't have a 120 fork, so I need a 120 fork. And I think I just need a seat post, dropper post, because this size is a 30.9. Most dropper sizes nowadays is I think 31.6. I believe if the number is correct. But this one is a 30.9, so it's a little bit narrower. I think they did that so that way it's a little bit lighter, and also because it's a cross-country bike. Besides being lighter, the diameter doesn't need to be as thick as shouldn't be as much load. So, what else? What else do I need? I think I need some brakes. That's about it. I have everything else. I have the wheels, I have the cranks, I have the whole drivetrain, the derailleur, cassette, all that stuff already. I have the handlebars, stem. So I just need the seat posts, saddle, fork, and brakes, and I have a complete bike. So I still need to order those things. But anyways, yeah. So that's just a little sneak peek at the new Chisel. So again, I really like this color. It's pink, but it's like really a popping, almost neonish pink. Yeah. Let's see what else here. Oh, that's a medium. Oh, just a little smudge on the sticker here. This is a medium, size medium. Okay, actually, there's a little engraving right here too. It says medium right here. MED. Yeah. So this tube right here down at the bottom is a little bit more square. It's actually it's a half square. The bottom half is round, but the top half is squared, rounded square. Then as you go up to the top, it's the opposite. The bottom is more square and the top is more rounded. So it's like a half square round thing, but set up there. So this thing uses a 40 millimeter stroke. I think the eye to eye, well, actually this thing doesn't have a conventional eye. Well, yeah, it does. Eye to eye, I believe, is a 190, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, sweet little frame. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna need to order those parts, and that probably maybe by next week, those parts will get in here, and I can build it up and ride it. So anyways, this coming week, it's this week is gonna be a heat wave, so I ain't going outside. It's gonna be triple digits, so I'm staying inside the whole time, staying in the AC. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.